Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the best things I tried in 2021 this year, as well as some of the worst things that I tried as well. I have more good than bad, but I wanted to share that with you guys all today. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty. I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot on indie makeup. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. I have tried some amazing products this year. It's just been a fun year, a travel year, a makeup year. I feel like more travel than makeup, but I still tried a lot of makeup because, you know, your girl is a makeup addict. So I have a good amount of things here. I think I have 10. I just stuck to the 10 best because if I didn't do that, I would be in this video forever just going on and on about so many good makeup products that I have tried. And then I think I only have 5 makeup products in the worst category, because overall I think everything I tried was pretty good or amazing this year, which is good. I didn't try a lot of duds. Now, before we get into everything, if you're curious about this eye look, which I am feeling like a little frosty winter fairy, I did film this with the Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland palette, their holiday palette. It's so gorgeous. So this was the second look that I created. Now I think that video will be up before this one, so I will link it below. I'll put it up in the corner if you want to see how I created this look. This palette is so beautiful. But anyways, now let's get into the products. For me, one of the worst things I tried was this Essence Cosmetics Keep Me Covered Concealer with Aloe Vera. Honestly, this did nothing good for my under eyes. It creased really bad. I felt like it was actually quite drying. I don't even think the coverage was that great. And I had high hopes because this was such an affordable concealer, and Essence makes a lot of good makeup products, but this was not it. This aged my under eyes, and I don't really deal with dryness under there and any like real issues besides, you know, having fine lines, and this enhanced that and then made my under eyes look even worse. So then the other product that I really disliked that I recently picked up, I've tried it multiple times, but I just cannot get over how this smells, and I feel like I am spraying rubbing alcohol or like hand sanitizer on my face. This is the e.l.f. Skin All Set for Sun 45 Broad Spectrum Sun Protection Setting Spray. The concept is phenomenal. The idea that you could reapply SPF throughout the day, especially if you have makeup on, and that it's on the more affordable end, but I don't think it's worth it in terms of how you're gonna smell after this. You're gonna smell like straight rubbing alcohol has been put on your face. It gets in your mouth, it tastes nasty, and to me, I don't think that could be very good for your skin because alcohol is very drying on the skin. It just will make you just shrivel up and get all dry. Also, this product says it's flammable, which I don't think that's safe either. I mean, this is a safety hazard. Imagine getting way too close to a candle and your face just like lights up on fire. Like, this is also dangerous. Like, you shouldn't have to be worried about your product that you're spraying on your face lighting on fire. So this one I would not suggest. The other products that I really just was unimpressed by and did not think was very good was also from e.l.f. So the Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour Stick. It doesn't really have payoff. I feel like it just kind of blends away. The shade range was really crazy to me. Like, this is light medium and it's too light for me. And then the next shade up, I even went in store to look at it, to me was too warm for a contour and too dark. Now, if you like a super subtle contour, maybe this might be something you would enjoy. Then that brings me to the Halo Glow Beauty Wand Highlighter. This also was just way too subtle. It didn't really give me a glow or really highlight my cheeks. It almost kind of blended away. Like, it just kind of melted into my skin and left a little bit of a sheen, but I like to glow. I mean, you can see, I like to glow. I don't like to be extreme and have metallic, you know, strip on my face, but I also want to be able to see the highlighter. I am not one of those no makeup kind of people. Maybe you are, and you might like how subtle this is. So the next product is something that I gave a more neutral review on it when I first tried it. And now that I've used it more and more and incorporated it into my makeup routine, because it's actually in my daily makeup drawer, I realized that I do actually dislike this product, and I think it's just not right for my skin type. And it is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Natural Radiance Foundation. It looks good on initial application, but it does not wear very well on me. It starts to break up, it gets really shiny, and I feel like it gets really heavy on the skin as the day goes on, because I am an oily skin type. So maybe if you have normal to drier skin, you might like this product. I also find it kind of thick, the actual formula, and almost mask-like. It's so easy to go overboard with this foundation because it has so much coverage. And I also feel like I struggle to find the right shade in any foundation from Juvia's Place. I can just never find one that really matches me. They always lean very yellow. So those were the products that I would say are the worst things that I've tried, all in the affordable section, but that's okay. You know, sometimes affordable makeup doesn't work, and sometimes high-end makeup doesn't work. So now let's go into the best of the best. So the first best thing I've tried, and I'm so happy that I got these, and I actually want to pick up another set, but it's these brushes from It's Belle Cosmetics. If you watch my videos regularly, these are always the brushes I'm using in all of my videos where I'm doing an eye look, because they're so good. I do love my rougher brushes, but these are amazing, and they're way more affordable than rougher, and they're just so good. They're perfect for hooded eyes. There's the smallest brushes in the set, and I don't know if I have all of them. They're dirty, so ignore that. I'll put a picture of the set. I highly recommend these brushes. You get a lot for your money. They're not super expensive, and they're really small and perfect if you have hooded eyes, or you want to do more defined details and shadow looks. Like, I'll show you guys the ends. Don't mind the dirtiness, but like, look at how teeny this little pencil brush is. So perfect. And even this teeny little flat shader brush, look how small that is. And then you have like these perfect ones for blending through the crease. I don't know if all of them are here right now, but these are so good, especially if you want more smaller brushes to do more defined looks or to work better on hooded eyes. Now going on to some complexion products. The best face primer that I tried this year is the Nakia Joy Cosmetics Matte Base Primer. If you have an oily skin type, if you have textured skin, enlarged pores, and you just want a nice, beautiful, smooth canvas for foundation to go over, I highly recommend this one. It definitely keeps me more matte. It helps me not to get shiny as quickly. Like, I feel like it takes about 8 hours for me to get any kind of shine peeking through, and even with that, I think it looks more like a healthy, natural glow. It also makes my skin look so smooth, because I really do suffer with enlarged pores, and this just like cancels all that out, and my makeup looks so good over this, and it helps my makeup last so long. Like, this is a great primer if you need your makeup to just last all day. Maybe you need your makeup on for at least 16 hours or more. I highly recommend this one. It is really, really good. Then the foundation that I've fallen in love with is this one from KVD. This is the Good Apple Full Coverage Serum Foundation in medium. This is such a beautiful, nice coverage, more matte foundation. It, to me, is pretty high coverage, but I wouldn't say it's an extreme full coverage. But honestly, if you just go in with less, you can have it be more medium, which is what I tend to do. I don't like things to be super intense on the coverage, but I just love the finish of it. I would say this is more of a natural matte finish. It's not overly drying, it's not heavy. It makes my skin just look so flawless. It's perfect, and it's like an amazing color for me. And I am just all about a natural matte foundation because I have oily skin. I need things to be more matte because that's how it lasts longer for me. and will just like get me through the day. So this is such a good one. It's very long wearing and I just absolutely adore it. If you want medium to full coverage and you want a long wearing makeup product that's gonna make you look flawless, highly recommend this foundation. So now going on to cheek products. So the best liquid blushes I've tried are these Juvia's Place ones, especially because they're on the affordable end. They're definitely like more of a dupe for the ones from Rare Beauty, but I feel like these are even more pigmented. You need very little to fully cover your cheeks because it can get intense on the pigmentation. Like if you want extreme cheeks, you can do that with this, but if you just go on lightly, with little at a time, you can sheer it out. And they came out with the most beautiful colors. Like look at these different shades that I have. They also had like some deeper ones, some more reddy ones, more deeper orange ones, even like a more deeper lavender. Like the shades were so gorgeous, and honestly I want all of them. They're so pretty. It blends out too like a dream. Like you just tap it out, or you can use a sponge if you want to share it a little more, or a brush. They don't pick up the foundation on your skin. They wear very well. Like they last so long on my cheeks, especially that I'm oily. I feel like most liquid products fade on me, but these stay all day. I will have blushed up cheeks all day long with these, and they're so affordable and they're so good. Then the other blushes that are powder blushes that are also extremely affordable are these ones from Essence, the Pure Nude Baked blushes. I know some people didn't like these because they found them on the patchier end or maybe not pigmented enough. I can't remember what the negative reviews were, but I absolutely love these. Cannot get enough. I just want to get more and more shades because they're so good. I find them very blendable, and usually baked formulas tend to be more blendable, mesh better with the skin, just kind of become one with the cheek. So I adore these. I love the shades. They came out with like a more purpley one, a more reddish one. I have this beautiful mauve one. Some are a little bit more matte, some are a little bit more sheeny, and I like both of them, whether they're sheeny or matte. Like this lavender one is one of my favorite ones. Like look at that. It just blends with my finger. They're so beautiful. They're so affordable. These are such a go-to blush formula for me. And then a amazing bronzer that I've tried that's in a cream formula, which I wasn't expecting because I normally stick to my powder bronzers, but this one from Makeup Revolution blew my mind. It definitely feels like a high-end cream bronzer, and I heard about this from Andrea Matteliano, who does a lot of reviews on affordable makeup, and she raved about this, and I was like, I have to try it. And I love that it leans more cool since I have, you know, cooler undertones to my skin, and most bronzers lean warm or a little too orange, so this is a perfect shade for my skin tone. It's super creamy, it's super blendable, does not pick up my foundation. It goes over so nicely. You can blend it out, you can get it nice and diffused, and I just think the tone is perfect on this. Honestly, I put too much on my hand. I would not be using that much, but you can just blend it and blend it and blend it and get it just nice and diffused on the skin. I think this is the shade medium. Just, it's perfect for me. It's so good, and it dries down completely, and it lasts really well on my oily skin. Then the next product is a highlighter palette, and it's the Frosting Highlighter Trio from Cosmic Brushes. This is a beautiful, smooth highlighter formula. These are those like shifty dual chrome highlighters, and they don't have like glitter chunks on them. They don't enhance texture to my skin, and I feel like the shifts on these are more wearable, even though they're like kind of different colors. Like one has a green shift, one has a kind of bluey violet shift, and then one is like a peachy one. But I find them actually easy to wear. Like I don't feel like they're too extreme or too intense on the color shift that I don't find them wearable. Now, when I, you know, build up the swatches, you might think differently, but honestly, they're really pretty. And I just been getting into more fun highlighters. Before I used to kind of stay away from them, but like I love this greeny gold one because it has like a goldy shift. I feel like this one looks really beautiful and gives like a cool bluey purple effect to the cheeks. I also love using this as a topper over like lavender blushes. I feel like a lot of brands came out with more purpley blushes this year. So this goes over nicely. And then I love this peachy gold one. It's so gorgeous over like peachy blushes or on its own, but I'm a sucker for a peachy highlighter. So I actually love these. And you see how smooth they are? And there's no glitter chunks in here. Now there's like a little fine sparkles, but they're not gonna enhance texture. They're just gonna leave a beautiful little sparkle effect on the cheeks. Then the last two products that are single eyeshadow products. So I have fallen in love with Ensley Cosmetics. They're one of my most favorite brands right now. They make really high quality eyeshadows and I have reviewed them a lot on my channel. So many palettes, singles, swatch videos, and I am just a die-hard fan for them. So I had to mention their single eyeshadows and all of their different collections. I've loved all of them and they have ranked like #1 or like #2 on ranking videos that I've done throughout the year. So I have these right here that are from the Cosmic Dreamer collection. They're so beautiful. Some are a little bit smoother, some are a little more chunky and flaky, but both of them are gorgeous in like either formula. Then I have some of their holochromes. I think these were from the Harvest Moon collection. These are beautiful if you like those holochrome effect shadows. Super stunning. And then I have these single metallics that are from their Enchanted Garden palette. These are a little bit more like pastel-y, springy shades. I'm not including the mattes. It's just the metallics to me in terms of the singles where it's at. These are so beautiful. Look at these. They're just so gorgeous. I can't get enough of them. Like, look at that. I was trying not to end up swatching in this video, but I cannot help myself. I'm talking about my favorites here, okay? And like, look at this. Oh, I'm just gonna swatch just like 3. Look at these. Some are a little bit smoother, some are a little bit more sparkly, some are more like toppers, some are more flaky. Like, they have all these different formulas and they're all so good. And then the other product is also from Ensley and it's their loose pigments. These are from their Harvest Moon collection and I absolutely adore these. They're all in these different shifts and they're so beautiful. Some are a little bit lighter, some are more like black base and intense. I'll just have to throw in swatches because these are really, really good, sparkly. I also use these all the time on my nails as like nail polishes. Like, I'll just get a like base on or some kind of color base and then I put these over with like a brush and then I paint a coat over that. And I use gels, like I do my own gel nails. So I'll put like the gel base, a color, then put that, I'll put a gel top coat and then I'll put it, you know, under the little lamp. And they look so beautiful and sparkly on the nails. Like, these are so good. They look so good on the eyes. And now I know like pigments are a little bit more messy because they're loose and they kind of like dust the sparkle everywhere, but I totally think it's worth the effort. Now, you do want to probably put these on before you put your base makeup on, but they're so worth the extra work because they're so shifty and sparkly and gorgeous, and they come in all these different tones and you get a lot of product. Like, pigments will last you forever. It will take so long to go through a pigment unless like you use the same pigment every single day, and they just have so many options. Like, Ensley is where it's at if you want extra sparkle, extra shift, intense, just more interesting metallics for your lid or like your nails or wherever on your face. You will really love Ensley Cosmetics. So I thought those were the last 2 products, but I forgot I also have one more thing, and it's the Thrive Causemetics Infinity Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Pen. This is one of the best liquid eyeliners that I have ever used. It has the finest tip. It goes on nice and opaque. It's not one of those like sheeny finishes at all, which I absolutely hate. It like completely dries down to more of a matte finish. It has so much pigment to it. It does not skip. It does not end up like leaking a bunch of ink out either, because I hate that. Like, when you go and then all this ink just soaks out, or it dries out, or it skips, so it starts to go on and then it fades and then you have to keep lining it over and over. It does not do that. You can get like an opaque line so easily, and the tip on it is so perfect. If you want to do like a really thin line, you just want a really thin one, you can totally do that with that. Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see the little line. You see that? It's nice and thin. You can make the sharpest wing. It's so easy to use. And I normally struggle with liquid eyeliner. I really struggle doing like a wing on my like hooded eyes. But this has changed the game for me. It's made it so much easier. If I want to go really intense, I can. If I want to do something a little bit more subtle with the liner, I use this every day. Since I've had it, I pretty much use this on a regular, and it has still not dried out. The brush tip has not frayed or started like sticking out, because sometimes, you know, like those brush liquid liners, the little hairs on the brush part start to stick out or get all wonky. This has not done that at all to me. This was so good. So that was the best products that I've tried this year, and some of the worst products I've tried. But overall, it's been a good year. I've had more hits than misses, which is so good for me and my pockets. You know, you don't want to end up buying a lot of things you end up hating. So I'm happy that overall this was a really good year for makeup, and I just had so much fun trying things out, testing out things. I think this was also a good year for like really good affordable makeup, which I'm all about. If I could save some pennies and have high quality products, I'm so here for it. But you guys will now have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you agree or disagree with any of these products? Or what was your most favorite products that you have tried this year? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all these products linked. I'll have all the videos linked as well where I'm using any of these products if you want to see them in action and see why they're so amazing. I will also have my makeup linked. Like I said, I did film this eye look, so that video will be linked as well with the Cosmetic brushes, Winter Wonderland palette. I will also have my contact and my social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Brici Lifestyle on Brici_beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, being amazing, just being so supportive and so kind. I just appreciate you guys all so much, and I just hope you guys are all having a wonderful holiday season so far. And I'm just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.